Good morning. Welcome to my channel and thank you for following my story. If you have watched the previous videos and you're still here, it's because you're enjoying the stories that share my story. And also, I hope it's encouraging you, encouraging someone going through similar situation that I'm going through. Um, if you haven't already, please click the button up here and subscribe, share if you need to, um, and keep following. The story gets better and better every day. So if you seeing this, that means the baby's here and mommy and baby are doing well. Um, this story is not shared to discredit the medical field or medication or the science, but is shared to encourage somebody that there is nothing too hard for God to do and that there is hope and that yes, we can put our trust in medication, but God has the final say. So if you watched yesterday's video, I was giving a recap. So I went to the hospital after sporting for 3 days and cramping. And so immediately they ordered an ultrasound. Actually, that was my first visit. They ordered an ultrasound, which um, they found a sac, but they didn't see an embryo in the sac, or they didn't see a fetal pole in the sac. And so they sent me for a radiology ultrasound, which I'm guessing is more intense. And with that, I was supposed to have blood work done weekly for 3 weeks to measure my HCG levels. And so after my radiology appointment, which was yesterday, was it a day before yesterday or yesterday? My days are all mixed up. So after my radiology appointment, their words, they were more confused than ever because yes, they can see the sac, they don't see a fetal pole or an embryo in the sac. So basically, they couldn't tell how many weeks pregnant I was. And so, and this is all because I didn't write down my last LPM. So we're just going by, it could be this, it could be that. And so, yes, it was confirmed I was pregnant, but they couldn't see anything in the sac. So now there is the speculation of either a molar pregnancy, ectopic pregnancy, a whole lot. And so they asking me questions: Are you in pain? Is it bleeding much? And actually, as of today, the last couple of days, I felt much better than this pregnancy started. I don't actually have any pain. Um, the bleeding stopped. Actually, it wasn't bleeding, it was just spotting, which I read so many places that was normal. Thank God for my husband because he has kept me grounded in all this process. It has been nerve-wracking with all the information that the hospital gives you. I read this information I do my own research prior to going to the hospital. So basically when I go, it's no news to me, it's nothing new, but I think it's nerve-wracking when the medical professional is rather telling you she's more confused than telling you all this. So yeah, my husband has kept me grounded. I am just riding on his faith and riding on his positivity. um, I am not nervous, I am not anxious, I've always said my story is different. It's not just this pregnancy, but in my life, my story has always been different. And so we just praying that whatever this is, whatever the end outcome is, which is I want a child. So if it's God's will for that desire that I've had so long to come true, then of course He's going to see to it. So um, I did my first HCG test, and the results came back. I had 66,000 and some change weight, right? And so this number shows that I am between 7 and 9 weeks pregnant. That's no, I'm not. It hasn't been 7 weeks. So that is weird. But we're not going by just one measurement. We want three to make sure the numbers are moving up. And so Friday, instead of doing a weekly test, I am going to do it every 3 to 4 days, and also weekly ultrasounds, radiology ultrasounds. So it's not just costing me time and drive to the hospital on a weekly basis. Thank God it's the end of the year, and so my deductible has been paid, but I still have to pay copay. Ultrasound is 100 and almost $200. So every ultrasound I have is $200. And I know someone will say, well, I'll pay anything to go through this process. Yes, I will pay anything to go through this process. Anything to make sure I am healthy and the baby is healthy. I'll do it. Hosby has been making sure we are good. Last night I came home and he has made bottles, like bottles of smoothies with spinach, banana, a whole bunch. And that's because I was waking up in the middle of the night hungry, like starving. And so strangely, this morning I was able to sleep in. I slept throughout the night without waking up for the first time in maybe a week. And woke up, actually did my morning routine, everything before I started feeling hungry, right? And that was after he went through the hassle of making all these bottles of smoothies. And so I had a banana, 2 bananas this morning. Uh, and maybe because I ate late last night, that's why I was okay this morning. So hopefully, but um, so far I'm doing good. I don't have any pain. I was going to show you guys my scan. So this is the sac. I see something in there, but of course they are the medical professionals. They said they don't see anything in the sac. So whatever that means. But we have been praying over these. Wherever the child is hiding, when he or she is ready, he or she will drop. We are not going to rush it. I don't have any symptoms. I am just living my best life. Yes, I easily get tired, but I'm staying active. I'm still working. Um, yeah, I'll continue to keep you guys posted, and keep coming. Watch how God does this. I told you I've been practicing for 18 years, and I woke up one day and God said, it's your time. So here we are. I'll see you guys in the next video. See ya.